Hey everybody, Ark Nova here.
And focus heal.
Van said, oh, if there's anything we gotta do, now's the time. Literally, he still won't let us do anything.
Yep.
Why the hell would he say that?
Wanted to try to cook.
It won't let me go in anywhere. There you are, Jack.
Van, Aaron, glad to see you guys are still alive and kicking.
Yeah, this time around.
Like you got my message. Is the rest of your crew still holding up okay?
No. Wish I could say yes, but two of my assistants aren't exactly in the best place right now. That's right, and the same goes for Hal as well.
Like you guys have been through a lot.
Yeah.
Wanna fill me in on what's going on?
I can try. How much you'll understand is interesting. So let me get this straight. The Kruger girl and the Marduk chick had their memories rewritten. Normally I'd find that hard to believe, but, well... It happened to Hal too, right? Late last night, she left me a note and went out to Adios knows where. It said, I found the last remaining collaborators of Armada. I never thought it would be them. I couldn't make heads or tails of what she meant, but it all clicked when I saw the news about your office going up in smoke. Then she really is in the same boat as Small Fry and the maid. Yeah, but she seemed like her usual perky self when we talked to her. That's why I think her case isn't as severe. She's been doing a real good job messing up the info network us informants use. Ramadi's trying to deal with the problem, but he's being led around by his nose. I never realized she was capable of all that. Looks can be deceiving. She's one hell of a force to be reckoned with in their line of work. If we can't make use of your information network, then we may be in trouble. We won't need that where we're going. I'm going to tag along with you to the maintenance tunnel. I don't really get that whole rewind mumbo-jumbo, but based on the scraps of intel I managed to scrounge up, I'm positive she's near the trap she set. I won't let that girl go off the deep end. It's my job to keep her safe. Jack. I guess it's time for Longport's Lord of Booze to strut his stuff. If we can snap Hal back to reality, she might have a lead or two to give us. But we can't do that without you, Jack. You're our ace in the hole. No pressure, King. Now let me go get my queen. Give me 5. 2 5s make 10. Royal flush. Your money song.
Thanks.
With you on our deck, I think we've got a winning hand this time. Yeah, I can tell the group once again headed the underground maintenance tunnel. Yay. Seriously, she planted bombs in there? Yep, so don't get too close unless you want to go pay a visit to the woman upstairs. Are you certain she's somewhere nearby? Positive. The explosive should be the same as the one that was brought to Aramis in that incident earlier this month. They're detonated remotely, but the person has to be close by. I bet Hal's just a bit further in, which is where we were trying to go, but the game's like, no. She must be in the room where we saved Marielle from that monster. And the monsters here now are probably much more aggressive than back then. They won't stop us, though. We'll barrel down on them and catch them with her pants down. I'll leave the monster bashing part 2. I'm not really any good in a fight. I'm going to call you on that bluff. You came out of our recent scuffle with Hayway no worse for wear. But fine, you get a pass since you're all tanked up. Just try not to slow us down, you old loser. Hey, I'm not drunk. I'm just lazy. Okay, just making sure we're not going to force them into fighting as a guest.
That was a real bad stumble.
Shut up, man.
Adios, you're such an embarrassment.
You really ought to exercise every now and then. Maybe try hitting the gym instead of the bar.
Damn, man. Holy fuck.
Ah, they're scuttling.
Armored bugbear.
They were scuttling.
Look at those bellies.
I like where this is headed.
It's gestating.
Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho. Yes. Gestation.
Keep it up, it's working. Zypha, activate.
You're up, friend.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Get on the office. Now we're talking. You're open. It's time. Activating drive. There. Allow me.
Got your number.
Let's do this. Activating skill. Here goes. I'll give it my all. Initiate drive.
And your all has been given.
Too slow.
Bet.
Well then.
That was some solid EXP.
Well, well. What a nice little chest. Activating shards.
Cetus Phantasma.
Activating skill. Well, that's that. What's next?
Here goes. Good work, guys. We all in one piece? Watch it. That one's big.
Begin, Jelly.
You got a charm.
You won. Should we take our time here? Take her on their knees. The first move is ours.
Activating skill.
The floor is yours, Sam. A chance. The time is right. Initiating drive. You're open. There. Allow me. Now then.
Activating skill.
Nice.
That's how it goes.
Full of range attacks.
And we start off with stealth, which makes her hard to hit.
Activating skill.
Now then. Let's keep moving.
Activating shards.
Cyclops, activate.
You're up, friend.
Activating skill.
Now then.
Activate. Boost game.
Good work.
Easy peasy.
We all in one piece?
Break 3. Stun plus 60%. Love to see it.
For a good warm-up. Wonder who will fight next.
I don't know, Suzuno, but you is crazy.
Cyclops, activate.
Good work, guys. We all in
Magic
one piece?
attacks.
Cyclops, activate. Let's do this.
Activating skill.
The help was much appreciated.
I mean, it's not even just help. Freaking Ren's just doing it all. She's the employee of the month.
Attacks. Magic attacks work best.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong. This could get tricky. Oh, goodies for the taking.
Shizuna, will you stop being a deviant for like 5 minutes?
No.
Okay.
Confirming surroundings.
Guess I know to that face.
Conducting search.
Bear, be here.
Confirming surroundings.
Oh.
Confirming surroundings. That's a good walk. Now do no sweat. Confirming surroundings.
Oh, you're away to it.
No,
Oh, wow.
be more careful this
I
time.
wish I had like a. I wish they'd give me a top side view.
Yeah.
Conducting
No.
search.
Left. There you go.
Yes, I know that.
Conducting search.
Oh, I gotta wait.
Now go.
Confirming surroundings.
Oh.
Conducting search. Confirming surroundings.
Oh,
There we go.
I don't know why that was level 3. That wasn't that hard.
Everything as good as unlocked.
As good as unlocked.
Kaitos with Mirage and Water dual arts. And then there's Recluse. Mirage and Water crit plus 10% when HP is full during command battles.
Initiating maintenance.
What's a 4 we're taking away? Yeah, it's fine. Alright. And we are killing rats.
Cyclops, activate.
Activating skill.
Who will fight next?
The world may never know.
They should make for an interesting opponent. Good luck! Zypha, activate!
Activating skill.
Here goes. You're up, Ren.
Zypha, activate! Now we're talking.
Now's a great time to use skill.
Yeah!
Activating skill.
Alright, let's see.
Adjust your ornaments.
This also has Cetus Phantasma. Pluto's Nova. So I can give them both Cetus Phantasma. But then I would need to make a second copy
Initiating
of
maintenance.
Mistyverse. Well, I mean, I have the water version of it, and that also should buff it as well.
Looking to adjust your ornaments.
Plus, I also have Pluto Nova, so.
Parts driver updated.
Oh no, I guess I don't need to go there. This cannon. Pluto's Nova. Has blind and death blow properties.
Looking to adjust your ornaments.
Didn't make it then. Have another Mistyverse? No. So I'll have to make one of the two verses.
Greater heights.
Activating shards. Activating drive.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece.
Have a charge attack button.
Grab it. Dead?
You're next, Onyas!
Dead. Oh, come on.
There's still much I have yet to learn.
Activating shards.
Zypha, activate!
Activating skill.
You'll pay for that.
I bet.
Now we're talking. Here we go. It's time.
And yes, you are just so bloody slow, girl.
Zypha, activate! I'll take you on.
Activating
Time is
drive.
right.
For a shard boost.
Don't hold anything back.
Initiating drive.
Ren.
Activating skill.
Ha! Let's go, Onyas! The help was much appreciated.
Thank you. You're welcome. And all that. Cooling spray. Whoop-de-doo.
She's just beyond here.
Guess I ought to sober up then.
Much better.
Indigo ring. Nope. Deep freeze verse. That one I actually didn't have one of those.
Looking to adjust your ornaments.
That's what I do. Critical damage 50% of the time. Judgment feather. And speed +4 if we can whip out. Drive an extra line only. Deep freeze verse here.
You learned a new shard skill.
Cast 2, cast 3. I guess she doesn't need cast 1 because she has that. Alright, here we go. We're gonna put all the whales on Hal.
Okay.
Ready?
Much better.
Something's wrong. They should have entered the room by now. Where in the heck are they? Don't tell me.
Whatever you're waiting for, it ain't gonna happen.
Van? What are you doing here? Why are you with them, Jack?
Someone needs to teach you when to quit. You lost out on your bet, so it's time to bow out. Wake up, Hal. We're going home.
No, we're not. You were in on it too, weren't you, Jack?
Mhm.
Get face to those monsters. I won't rest until I avenge him. By killing every last one of them.
How?
It's just like with the Kruga and Marduk guys. Except she seems more confused.
Yeah. Looks like the events of 9 years ago have gotten all mixed
Oh.
up in her mind. Looks just like she did the day I met her. Back then, the flames of vengeance were burning her up from the inside. But she never once lost her cool at the gambling table. Her poker face is just as good as King's. But like before, she's using it in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And just what do you mean by that?
It's a skill that's reserved for gambling and gambling alone. You're using it as a mask. To shield yourself from the reality that you're about to get blood on your hands. Wasn't right back then. Definitely ain't right now.
Dare lecture me, Jack. I'm not talking me down from this. These are the people who killed my dad!
I was the one who killed King. It's true that I was set up by Enrique. But at the end of the day, he died because I was rash and stupid as hell. I ain't gonna run or hide from my sins. I'll carry him for the rest of my life. I don't care whether you or King ever forgive me. Despite everything, though, he still saved me. And that became my inseparable link to him and to you. I'm proud to stand by your side.
Sounds like those two have been through a lot.
Yeah. Not even fate itself could tear them apart.
What are you saying? I will get my revenge! I have to, for Dad and Jack's sakes, and...
Jack's not dead. He's right here.
What am I...
Don't let that rewrite bullshit control you. Gamblers control their own luck and their destinies. The girl who claimed to be my partner was stronger than this. Snap out of it, Hal!
Come on, girl.
Shut up! Shut up! Not...
Crazy ass shit. And demons. Sexy demons, but demons.
We've created a paradox in her mind. We're almost there.
Stay back, Jack!
Leave the rest to us.
We'll bring her back. I swear.
Thanks.
Use a sharp certain activate.
Oh, my precious son.
I know.
My precious pouch.
Activating drive. Hal, you're next, Anya. Let's go.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Let's stay on the offensive. Mana, gather upon me.
Level maximum.
Zypha, activate. A chance. Don't hold
Initiate drive. Activating skill.
Well, they just got fucking wrecked. Whales, 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 whales.
Jack.
Hal, my girl.
Yes. Everyone. I'm sorry.
Won't hold it against you. Heard your memories back. Keep your memories back. Guess the crows didn't have a firm hold on her after all. Didn't change the fact that we had to bust our asses to get her back.
It's okay. Just get some rest now.
Why did I... So ashamed. I'm not worthy of being an informant. Or your heart.
That's just plain not true.
Enough of that.
This was your fault. You can pin it all on the corrosion.
No, I can't. I deserve my share of the blame.
No.
You're stubborn about the weirdest things, you know that? Fine. Let's have King decide then.
Is that...
Oh, that's King's error coin. Yeah, something he once carried around. You left it behind, Hal. If it lands on heads, all is forgiven. We'll leave this whole thing in the past and move on. If it lands on tails, we'll cut ties here, and you will never be my partner again. Wait!
There you have it. Heads. King's word is the law. So we have no choice but to follow it.
Mm-hmm.
You say that like you didn't decide the outcome on your own. I know you can control the flip, idiot.
Too late. King's Orders law.
Whatever. I'm sorry, everyone. Make sure you get Barry and everyone else back. Okay.
Jack's a sneaky son of a bitch. He can control the flip of the coin. He knows exactly how to flip it when to catch. Steve. Did we not get rid of it? Not fully, looks like. We'll need to cut it off at its source before she's fully back to normal. Damn it. It's fine. This'll do for now. Looks like I owe you one. You got that right. Doesn't look like we're getting any info out of her, though. I guess we're back to square one, then. At the very least, we've cut off access to her information network. That's worth something. At any rate, we should let the others know what happened. I know, but we don't exactly have a way to getting in touch with them right now.
Finally! Do you know how long I've been searching for you guys?
No. Oh, isn't that the drone that Mirabelle was using? How the hell did you find us?
Sheer dumb luck, apparently. And even then, it wasn't easy. I was out looking for that informant girl back there because I heard she was working with Reset. And well, here you guys are. You even got her
I'm missing
taken
one.
care
I
of
don't know
for me.
which one it is and where to get it. That's right. Anyway, glad to see you're safe. How's Hassan holding up?
That's exactly what I was calling to talk about. While they were turning tail, he went and got himself injured.
Great. Damn it, he must have been trying to look cool by taking on all those guys by himself. Is he okay?
None of his vitals were hit, but he's in real rough shape. We
Okay.
took him to a doctor in the Black Light District. She's treating him as we speak. He wants to have a word with you guys.
There's only one
Mind
female
popping
doctor
on
there.
over?
Probably only one doctor there. Alright, the chance of you being corroded are pretty slim. But we'll have to save that visit till after we get together with the others. You go with that?
That actually works out perfect.
That's no problem at all. In fact, I've already sent someone to meet with them.
That voice. Is that you, Gilliam Thorndike?
Indeed it is. Splendid work, everyone. Thanks to your efforts, I now have a crystal clear picture of our current predicament. Now then, I would love to have a word with you. Let's meet in the Blacklight District.
I mean, he doesn't want his prized pooch, his wonderful cash cow old Kasim to fucking be off the rails. He needs him. And also Rosette, he needs her too. Like, two of his best employees are fucking off the rails.
Yeah.
It brings me great relief to see you all alive and well. I hear you've already saved one of the victims who had their memories altered. You continue to excel in this ring.
Thank you. Save the praise for when she makes a full recovery. By the way, we wanted to thank you for your timely aid earlier this morning. We heard you were gravely injured. I'm glad to see that you're okay. Indeed. That is good.
Yes, worry not. Injuries of this kind are but a daily occurrence on the battlefield. However, it will be some time before I can move freely again. I must have unwittingly let my guard down against my good-for-nothing son.
He's good for murder. Don't beat yourself up. The fact that you weren't mauled to bits by that monster is a hell of a feat all on its own. Anyway, might I ask what you're doing here? Mirabelle isn't here, so I'm guessing she's out gathering information.
That's right. I'm afraid I am not one for field work, so I leave that to my subordinates.
Lazy.
As for your other question, I'm merely here to get a better grasp on our present predicament.
Right, this situation ain't exactly ideal for you. Can't hold the reins, and your elite unit and one of your top concierges are out there running the show.
That is precisely why you have our full support in your endeavors. You may
How good that'll do.
consider this an extension of our contract. I would very much like to continue our current relationship well into the future.
Ugh, slimy little. So what's going on with Zet's memory anyway? My only knowledge on the subject comes from what little insight I gleaned from Miss Alton's report. Her temporary transfer to Archive Solutions is still within her recollection. That much I'm certain. However, she believes that she received an order to return to the headquarters on the morning of her second day in Basel. She has it in her head that all contact with you from that point onward ceased. You can't be serious, so she doesn't remember when she saved my life? That would be the implication, yes. To her, your relationship never developed past that trip to Basel. That is some grade A bullshit. It'd be nice if we could sit down with her and clear this up in a chat, but if she has any evidence, false or not, that you're connected to Almada, there's no way that would work. She likely believes she is merely doing her job. Perspective is a funny little thing, isn't it? Grr, this is so frustrating. There has to be some way we can get our Fairy and Rosette back. Whether we will hinges on us getting through to Fairy. I believe her in the center of all of this. Can you tell us more about what happened on your side? Certainly. We came to the capital's outskirts for a job, and we were on standby, and, well, we were formulating a strategy. During that time, Fairy recruited a fair portion of our unit, and they abandoned us to aid her cause. And that cause was to wipe out Arkwright Solutions. According to our findings, the time in which they left roughly coincided with when my own elite unit abandoned their posts. If we were to be precise, Farida's group departed a little earlier. Our last correspondence with our unit was around midnight, the same time Farida came to visit, according to our records. We've been tracking their movements with our surveillance cameras. From that, we've concluded the corrosion spread from her to Rosette and Secretary-Chief Qasim, and then to the rest of the unit. Then Fairy must be the point of origin here. That tracks, I suppose. Her case looked to be the most severe out of everyone. Ugh, I had a feeling that was the case. That just leaves me with one question. We have pretty well established that her memory has been altered, but that's not the only thing that's changed about her, is it? What do you mean? Her movements were swift and precise, and there wasn't a hint of hesitation in her voice. I don't think the Fairy we saw would have had any reservations about taking the life of her targets. You might be right about that. No! What has gotten into you, Fairy? She isn't some naive little squirt anymore, that's for sure. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask about. It's something to me like Fairy's been troubled about something lately. Did something happen to her after the New Year's festival? Now that I think about it, she hasn't been fully herself since we went back up. At least, not fully. You know what's up with that? It's possible that Qasim sparked a small change in her. The Kruger are a proud group of warriors, and we are also a family that has been entrusted with a mission from ancient times. The symbol of that mission is the Flame Priestess. After she carried out that role during the New Year's festival, she learned a part of that mission. Then Qasim had a talk with her. He asked if she was prepared to carry out the mission for the Kruger on her shoulders. That sounds like a heavy burden. I have heard about the Kruger's way of life from Security Chief Al-Fayed. Your people serve as warriors and inheritors of the tribe's mission. Doing both requires commitment and indefatigable strength of will. Perhaps there's a reason he distanced himself from that path. He is entitled to his own life choices. If what you're saying is true, then maybe her current self remembers that. You may be right. There wasn't a trace of indecisiveness in her actions. That might be why she can play the part of the warrior to perfection. But that's all it is. A part. The Fairy we knew was wide-eyed and curious, and she was deeply empathetic. Yes, that's certainly true. Had Farida not left our village, she may well have become the person we saw in that tunnel. However, after she came to the Republic, met all of you, and experienced the loss of someone she held dear, doubt and indecision crept into her mind, but I do not see those as weakness. It ain't easy to push past your doubts to find a path of your own, but she's doing that all the same. You ask me, that's proof that she's strong as hell. Well said. I think we'll be able to reach her by helping her tackle what she's struggling with. Why don't we start there, then? We'll pop her uncertainties like a balloon. But we might need to get a little more insight into what those uncertainties are. Any ideas, gang? Those two dancing sisters might know a thing or two, and they're here in the capital. I think they helped Fairy practice her dancing. Oh yeah, she came to them for pointers for the festival dance, right? I believe they're staying at the hotel in Sidon. Maybe they can help us. Perfect, and our course is set. I'm happy this came to a satisfactory conclusion. Oh, shut up,
I take it upon myself to discipline my child. It is a father's duty, after all.
It's also the boss' duty to discipline his employees when they fall out of line. Hang tight, I'll bring your daughter back soon.
Sorry I couldn't do more to help.
If you require my assistance, you need only but ask. I will help however I can. As long as it's within my authority, of course. Please see to Ms. Twining's and our security chief's return on my behalf.
She ain't coming back to you, that's for sure. Jackass. There's no telling when Kruger and Marduk will catch up to us. We should head over to the hotel Sarah and Shahina are staying at, and quickly. The quickest route would be through the abandoned subway line connected to this place. That door should take us there. Then let's get moving.
What's next?
For the love of God, I just wanna go.
You can just go.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't really need to go. Because I actually already have the thing I need to buy from there, evidently. Till next time.